Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. I shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today, where, yeah, I don't know, just usual episode. I will say, I've been noticing that my computer hard drives have been slowly, almost getting out of space, you know. I got two hard drives, both 500 gigabytes, not to flex or anything, both SSDs. Also not to flex because they're kind of old now, to be honest. Even the newer one is like 5 years old or something. The older one is way older, I think. But anyway, yeah, I suppose the long story, but well, it's not really a long story, is I used to have an SSD and HDD just being like a slower drive, but it was a lot bigger. It was around 2 terabytes, which I used to save down more documents on, but that slowly died. So I'll get into that for a second. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 3:03 p.m. on Wednesday, December 1st, 2021. Happy 1st of December. The most fashionable Able Sisters labels here. Yeah, when I initially built not this computer, the computer I had before, I had a 2 terabyte HDD, which I used to store most of my documents on. But of course, that was like 10 years ago, maybe. I can't quite recall. So obviously, not like recently, but like a year or two ago, it was like started dying, and so I unplugged it from the system. Whoa, why do you have so many things? Get rid of this. I don't care about 4,000 interest. Let's not throw this away. Let's put this in our pocket, and then throw this away. The Noble Warforage. Jolly Red, I can't remember if you gave us something legitimate, but I'm just going to throw it away and assume it's not. Rowan, do you like school gym? Wasn't hard enough? Yeah, we had this before. And a letter from Mum. My dear, the house is covered in snow like a thick blanket, one that's cold and wet. As I battle the bitter cold, I think of you and so through the night. Something, my child, Mum. Of course, Label is our guest today, who I guess will deign to entertain. But no, what was I talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, my the computer hard drive, in like the last year or so, or like 2 years or so, it like slowly died. So I unplugged it from the system, not my system. That I unplugged it. We don't have a wooden box. We never learned the wooden box DIY recipe. That's incredible. I unplugged it from my computer, so like it wouldn't like completely die out or anything when I use it. Excuse me. It's called a Bongoid. I think this is the last gyroid that we haven't got yet, if I recall correctly, because I've never heard of this. So the only other one we need to get is one from Brewster himself. Spoilers, sorry, I probably should have gave you a spoiler warning. But I guess we'll continue to get gyroids anyway, because why not? We got the storage space for now. We got about 4,000 or so. Yeah, so I unplugged it to like try and preserve its length in case, you know, in some like 5 years down the line, I'm like, oh, I really need a document from there, but you know, unfortunately I killed it or anything, because I don't have like another drive or something to back everything onto. That thing was like 2 terabytes. It had like 1 terabyte of documents on them, so you know, it's still sitting there in my computer, just unplugged, and you know, hopefully it will that sort of preserves it a little bit. But it does mean that I considerably less, or considerably less space, considerably fewer data space, I don't know, less or fewer in that context, to use on my computer, which makes it a bit more annoying, especially because, oh, why did I pick it up? Especially because if making YouTube videos, it's incredibly data intensive, storage intensive, I suppose, especially ones like a Talos Principle, which, if you didn't know, every single file takes around 30 gigabytes, depending on exactly what I'm doing in the episode, which is very annoying. It's a good thing, if anything, to have a Talos Principle actually over, so I can actually start deleting some of the videos, because I don't like to delete the videos until it's been uploaded, and I haven't got any comments being like, hey, what's up with this video, like half of it's missing, and I'm like, oh no, what happened? So I can edit it or something and put it on later. But yeah, ever since I lost some my giant HDD, I started having to put things on my other drives now, you know, because I've recorded really far in advance, because I kind of want to record in advance of December. I'm running out of like space on both my drives. I've got 90 gigabytes left on my C drive, which is okay, because I cleaned it up recently, and I've got about 39 left on my other one. And to be honest, the main reason for that is, one, the videos, 2 is the combination of downloading both Rainbow Six Siege and Elder Scrolls Online, which is a game that started being played in our friend group, which by the way I haven't caught up yet. That I missed the first session of us playing through, and I was meant to catch up, but I also haven't kind of caught up, and I'm also going on holiday in a couple of days, so that makes it a little bit weird, but don't worry, I'll catch up at some point. Don't you worry. But it's just like a bit of an annoying thing to micromanage, I suppose, because, you know, I'm just like, oh, okay, what's taking up all my things, what can I uninstall, and when I look at all what I've got in my storage. By the way, cool, Winter Island, we haven't got one of these yet. Not particularly needed. Strangely, because snowflakes don't seem to be around the place. Perhaps we can get some winter recipes. Might be the only noteworthy thing, but a snowflake project. That's true. That's the reason we still keep going back to these, just so we can get these seasonal recipes. And I guess we'll get the gyroid anyway while we're here. Also the sick music. The snowing music in Animal Crossing is fantastic. But it's like, oh, you know, I'm going to try and uninstall some things and trying to clear up some space. And then it's just like, okay, well, like 150 gigabytes of this or something is just videos, and then like another 100 and something on the other drive is just like 2 games itself. And I was like, okay, well, I can't really uninstall those games exactly, so what else do I uninstall them? And I just, you know, was like, okay, maybe I can like get rid of some of my documents, you know, I've got like art pieces or something, perhaps I could like delete them or something. And it's like, okay, altogether they take up about 10 gigabytes. It's like, okay, that's not quite exactly the same. So really, if anything, I should have taken advantage of Cyber Monday and bought myself another hard drive just for like video storage or something. But alas, I didn't, because I didn't think about it. Honestly, I'm not sure, because like in recent, you know, because of the pandemic and things, computer price parts went up. So let's see, SSD 500 gigabytes. Let's see how much it costs on Amazon right now. They're only 40 something pounds. That's not bad. I could buy another one of those. I don't know. But I suppose the long and short of it is I didn't. So thus I'm suffering with consequences. But if anything, I welcome the challenge to be able to sort of, not micromanage, but be able to manage my storage, all my all my files and that sort of thing. But I was thinking about it as well, because my Google Drive storage space is actually slowly running out as well. Which is sad to hear. And you might be like, how? You know, they give you like 20 gigabytes, and what do you use it for? And to be honest, I think a lot of it is like these birthday things that like videos I've made for like friends and like arts and those sort of things, because there's a lot of raw files. But I cleared out a lot of that stuff recently, so I'm still not really sure. But I've got about like 4-5 gigabytes left, so we should be good for a while. Maybe at some point I'll purchase more space. I don't know. But it used to be a thing that if you had the first Google Pixel phone, which I did, you would get like unlimited Google photo storage space. And now they have it like if you have you can store like infinite qualities or something in infinite photos in like, maybe not infinite, but unlimited photos, quote, and not in a normal quality, but in the original quality you can't or something. That doesn't really matter to me. I'm not a photographer. I'll be perfectly honest. While I could technically tell the difference probably between the highest quality and the lower quality, the standard quality, I suppose, of the Google photo storage systems, I don't care that much. I look at my photos and I'm like, oh, remember that time? I'm not like, oh man, look at this weird pixelation on my face or something. I mean, to be fair, which makes sense, you know, if I'm not a photographer, if I'm not someone who dabbles in those sort of things, I'm not really going to care that much. In first place, and it matters more to, that's why they sell it only to people who really care, I suppose, that much in the first place. I don't know. I'm not a business person in that regard. But yeah, I don't know, and I guess this is just sort of me ranting about a file size storage. Like, why are some games so ridiculously big, you know? It always gives me appreciation, because I appreciate indie games in the first place, of course, and you could probably tell by the fact that I play all these indie games. If you haven't noticed, every now and then. But it's a thing like, these indie games are tiny. Like, I installed Barrows U yesterday, and it's like 500 megabytes or something. It is absolutely tiny. It took like half a second. And then, you know, when we were like in a friend group and people were considering playing Elder Scrolls Online, because quite a lot of us have it or whatever, and I like went to install it, it's like 100 gigabytes, and we're like, what? I was like, one fifth of my entire drive. Why am I talking to you? I don't remember why I'm talking to you. Do we have anything to donate? We don't need to donate this, because we know we already have it, so we'll give it a pass, and we're not gonna what's the word, patronize you blabbers by giving you a fake painting. But it's like other games, like Siege is also pretty big. It's like 50 or 60 gigabytes or so, which I had uninstalled for quite a while because we haven't played it for ages. But you know, recently we're sort of getting that, what's that word, that like thirst to play it, and maybe thirst is the wrong word, but that like desire to play it again. And it's like, okay, we've got it installed. Oh, it's huge. And there was a while back as well, like I had Elder Scrolls Online, I had Civ, I had Siege, and I had, what was the other big game? Warzone, all installed at once. And it was just like, okay, I can't use that drive anymore. To be fair, this was before way before I think I started making YouTube videos in the first place, so I didn't really have to worry about that. That's all I'm just saying, you know. It's just the Talos principle. Look, I open up the Talos principle. I had to spread out my videos over like both my drives, because they're just too big to all keep on one drive. Like, you know, my current drive, which is my applications folder, is about 68 gigabytes or something in here. And you know what? Half of it, actually not half of it is Talos principle, to be fair, because to be fair, right now I've got a lot of Animal Crossing videos right here. I just got a lot of videos. How many videos in here? I've got 18. By the way, you absolutely don't care about this, but you know, I need something to talk about apparently. And then my temporary video holder is about 147 gigabytes. You know why? Because these Talos Principle videos alone are 100 gigabytes. There's only 5 of them. This latest one is 34.7. What about this one? This one's only 13. That's surprising. That's 8.5. And then 25.7, 21. That 8 is the exception to the rule. It's crazy. Why are they so big? Hello, Captain. One of the 2 people that we visit, you know, that actually visit the roost. This is where I go on YouTube Studio and I look at which videos have been uploaded, and I'll start deleting ones which I can actually clear out of my storage for now. So sorry, Captain, I'm just going to ignore what you said because we've already seen you come. So episode 30 of Talos Principle, already deleted that. We're up to episode 5, so we can delete episode 5. That's 5 gigabytes saved. Every little bit counts. Oh, we're coming up to an end of Life is Strange True Colours here. Last 2 episodes still. And also, it doesn't help the fact that when I had to edit videos and like splice them or run them through the old DaVinci Resolve, sometimes I'll have to I keep both the original file and the edited file, just in case, you know, I do something wrong on the edit and I had to re-edit it again, which has happened before, because for sometimes when I render things on DaVinci Resolve, for some reason it goes like media offline or something. You might have seen that if you've seen some of the videos. You can tell that means I've edited a video either to mute myself or something, or edit out like a sound like a phone ringing, etc, etc. What should we deep sea diving? Oh, we need to talk to label. I forgot. So you can tell whenever there's like that red screen with the alert symbol, not the alert, the danger caution symbol or whatever on it. That's because I've run it through DaVinci Resolve, and for some reason it had like, I don't know, a transcoding error or something when I was trying to render out a process. Not an expert on these sort of things, which is just a little bit annoying, to be honest, because, you know, I'm not going to check my entire episode. I'm not going to watch through my entire episode, every single one, because I upload like an hour of content every day. That's too much. Like, I can't be bothered. I'd rather do something else, you know? I mean, I've lived through the video. If anything, it should be in my mind. That's not really true, because I kind of forget immediately what I've done as soon as I've done it. But still. I'm not going to watch through the entire episodes. I think that's kind of fair. So sometimes I don't catch it. And every time I've caught it, it's just been by just random happen chance. I'll just be looking and be like, oh, you know, I can't remember one of them I rendered and I just completely like muted like my audio or something, so it's literally just the game without me speaking, and I just randomly checked it and I was like, what the heck? Why am I not speaking this? Oh, I rendered it wrong, so I had to go back and render it again. I can't remember which one that was, to be perfectly honest, but I do vaguely remember that. Reminds me of, like, so many random things I just check just by happen chance, and I always check and I always find something wrong, which makes me worry, you know, how many other videos have things which like are wrong or like broken out there. Like, there's one Bug Fables episode I recorded, I was just muted for like the last 20 minutes of the episode, and it was just randomly I checked it, and I can't remember why I checked it entirely, but it was just one of the few videos I actually decided to look at, and I was like, why am I not speaking? So, you know, I had to go back and, you know, and check the actual recording itself. I just somehow I muted myself to cough, and I never unmuted myself, and I was like, what? So I had to go back and dub over the entire video again, which honestly is kind of fun. Dubbing over is a lot more fun than actually trying to play and speak at the same time, necessarily, because, you know, when you play and when you dub over things separately, you know, you can concentrate all your brain power on each half, right, when you're trying to do both at the same time. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing in Animal Crossing. Everything's on autopilot, so there you go. I don't know, I need more storage space is basically what I've been saying. Like, I wonder how much storage space like my art folder takes up. I can't imagine it's that much. Let's see, I've got a whole folder called My Art here. We'll see how much it takes up. 36 gigabytes. That's one Talos Principle episode. That's one Talos Principle episode. That's insane. Oh, you actually look quite cute on with that. It's just, why are they all so big? Like, what about other things? What about my music folder? 5 gigabytes. That's like one Animal Crossing episode, more or less. It's pretty small. I've got a lot of random things. I've got a creations one, which is basically projects we've done for like birthday things, and that's 70 gigabytes in of itself. To be fair, that is a lot of like raw data files in there, which is probably why it's so huge. And it's also, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why Binding of Isaac is in here. It's 7, 8, 9, 10 like basically huge kind of video projects and that sort of thing. So there's no surprise that these folders are kind of big. In fact, this is just kind of me ranting, like, Talos Principle, why are your videos so large? It's because it's something about the way, like, how story videos are recorded. Like, when you actually record the data, you're not actually recording each frame individually, you're recording like the changes from frame to frame. So videos where large portions of the video or large portions of a frame stay like constant. For example, like in Magnum Opus, that was a huge amount, like the entire frame basically was constant the entire time. The video files are absolutely minuscule. Why are we holding so many things? Where do we get all these things from? Oh, yes, I forgot. We need to get sticks. And I can't tell you why. Well, I can't tell you why. It's for a Happy Home Paradise thing. If you've gotten that far into Happy Home Paradise, you'll probably know. It's because I'm helping out Nico. So I need to collect sticks. Let's just farm sticks for today. You know, we've never just taken a day just to farm sticks randomly. Because isn't it kind of weird with sticks isn't one of the, whatchamacallits? The Nick Mal missions that you could do. Maybe that's not weird. Maybe only I find that weird. I don't know, isn't it a bit strange? We could talk to Label, I don't know, maybe we'll do that in the last 5 minutes. Like, the problem is, we've already got all the clothing items from Label, unless there's new ones, to be fair. I don't know if she's got new ones, so I guess maybe we should check anyway. Okay, well, fine, we'll check. We'll talk to Label. It's not that big effort. Label is a treat to talk to, which is why I skip through her dialogue every time. What was I talking about? I actually legitimately just forgot. Everyday outfit. I'm kind of wearing an everyday outfit. Is this not good enough as an everyday sort of outfit? Pea leather trench coat. Can we just put on what she gave us and then just be like, that's enough? Can I just talk to you like this? Sure. Is this good enough? I mean, at least the dress itself is kind of everyday. I mean, it sounds like she was kind of happy with it. I suppose we'll see if we actually get 2 Taylor tickets or not. What was I talking about? I legitimately forgot what I was talking about. It's just gone from my memory. And I had so much more to say about it. Somehow I need more storage space. File space. I don't know what I'm ranting about. Oh, yeah, no, it's about like video encoding. Oh, yeah. And instead of recording just like each frame individually, you record... Hold on, which tree should we shake? We need a tree with space around it. So I guess we'll do this tree. We'll just push this out of the way slightly. You need a video. Oh yeah, the videos do, not frame by frame, but they do changes in between each frame. Which is why when there's a huge amount of particle effects, the encoding, like, or something can't handle it or whatever. Which is why, like, snow and confetti and stuff looks really bad compressed for YouTube. Because that's just like a file space saving measure or something like that, if I recall. Oh, you know what? We should shake a fir tree so we won't get acorns, because we don't need acorns. We have tons of acorns. So we'll go up to the winter section. There's something else I was going to say on that. Oh, which is probably why Talos Principle is like that, because Talos Principle has a ton, maybe not a ton of particle effects, but there's a lot of like moving parts, and all the scenery is changing all the time. Kind of, because we're constantly just walking through tons of different areas and places over and over and over again. So, you know, it's kind of fair. I can't really blame Talos Principle for really that in itself. That's kind of just inherent to the game itself. But it's just like, you know, recording it, I'm just like, you know, I kind of don't want to shake this tree because I might accidentally get rid of a path. So let's do one of the ones slightly further in. Let's do this one. Hey, money. Oh, we need to go to Photopia. Actually, before we forget entirely, let's just get enough sticks for one person. At least, certainly, for Nico. See, I don't know. While I already... Sorry, I'm like, setting up my gacha games on my phone over here, which is why I'm, like, not looking at my mic. Yeah, so that's why I always have a great appreciation for indie games. Because the file size is just so smaller. To be fair, Talos Principle is more of the exception to the rule. I don't think I've played a game before where the file sizes were so big. Like, you can see, your sign isn't changing. So now we use 2-step verification. Okay, thanks, Google. I don't know why I needed a phone notification for that. Oh yeah, I forgot it was pine cones as well. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think I played another game where the recording sizes, the file sizes were as large as Talos Principles. Like in the first couple of episodes, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so big. I need to turn down the bitrate. I basically like recorded till I save sort of the videos out because these file sizes are huge. And then I just forgot to do it like every time I recorded videos. But even then, it only reduced it from like 30 gigabytes down to like 18 or something. And I was like, why are they so huge? If anything, I suppose it's more like a sign that until I get like another hard drive or something, I'm not allowed to play any sort of like AAA titles with like breathtaking graphics or anything like that, because I will not be able to handle it. Not because my computer can't handle it, More like I just won't have a storage space to hold of recordings. You might also argue you could just delete recordings once you finish uploading them. Yeah, but you know, I like to keep them just to be cautious, just to be safe. In case any editing needs to be done, because, you know, the file size, like I record them in NKV format, which means I can edit different audio channels, which means it's for game audio, and my audio is separate, which means I can edit them both independently, so I can mute one without needing to mute the other, which is, you know, what I did a lot in Life is Strange, because apparently there's still a lot of copyright music in Life is Strange, even if you put on streamer mode, which is weird. Yeah, so I like to keep that in the back pocket, but it's like, file size is just big. Also, I guess I could clear out some of these older things. But I was like, okay, you know how you clear things out? You back them up to your cloud storage, and then you delete them off your locally stored thing. Well, I'm running out of cloud storage, so what's going on? What am I to do? Do you want to build a snowman? I don't know why that came to mind. But it's coming to the winter month, so I suppose it's mildly appropriate. Well, mildly at best. Let's not push it too far. But yeah, I don't know. Anything else interesting happened today, really? So it just went on a huge... It's not really a tangent, I suppose. I suppose that's just the topic of today's episode. It's going to be about storage space. Anything else interesting happened today? Not really. Like Genshin Impact with Spiral Abyss. The new Spiral Abyss is about that was a lot of effort, to be honest. 12.3, 12.3.1 and 12.3.2 are huge bullet sponges. In case you want to know, like most of the later levels are. We're not going to use a Nook Mile ticket. We're going to visit Har's Island. But that wasn't very interesting. I just, you know, spent some of the morning doing that. Most of it just on that, literally the final floor. But that's not very interesting. We're not here to talk about gacha games, as I say. I'm not a gacha channel, and I don't intend to be. I know it's got like my random folders opened up over here. All these videos. I wonder which of these videos is the biggest. Whose birthday project has the most stuff? You know what? I've got a guess. I think it's this one. Because this one was a video project, 12.5 gigabytes. It's going to be hard to beat that. The other one I think could beat that could be this one. Because this one has tons of images in it. Oh, it's only 6.3 gigabytes, you know? Who would have thunk it? Images smaller than videos. Is this a fake one? This looks like another legitimate one. Oh no, there's a watch of mine, that's a fake one. We'll buy the fake one, why not? Did we donate the last legitimate one we have? I don't even remember. You know what we should do? We should make a list. We're going to do that. We're going to make a list of all the New Horizons art we're missing. Because I said I was going to talk to Rachel and give whichever ones that they didn't have. But I did. Oh, we need to talk to Katrina, I forgot. So maybe they could give me some of theirs and we can do a bit of trading. So let me just get up a New Horizons art wiki page while we talk to Katrina. Kiho Moata, Kiho Mo Atamo. Oh, that's not the right button. Oh, sorry, that's not the right combination. I nearly just killed, not killed, closed OBS there. That would have been bad. New Horizons art wiki. Oh, if you're wondering what happened to that random person who messaged me on WeChat, oh yeah, I haven't replied yet. Maybe I will at some point. I don't know. Or maybe I just leave her messages unanswered. Do you think she's followed up with another message or something? Just a strange situation all around, to be honest. Not that I'm opposed to like the idea of a pen pal or anything like that. It's just random. Present counts one by one, so our bells will improve. Stop improving. Stop giving me good luck. You know what? One thing I always do appreciate about the Animal Crossing fandom wiki is the fact that the background always changes over the season. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Even though it's put something we've probably done automatically, even still. Oh, you know what? Let's talk to Totsmo and put some stuff away that we don't need in our inventory. Because we are holding a lot of stuff. Because. No thanks, I don't need an acorn. I want to put items in storage. It's also like almost not, kind of like not really winter anymore, so you don't need to do the corner act. Put this away, we'll put this away. Keep those two, because we need them. We need to put that down. We can put this away. This way, this way. I don't know why we even have these. Sure, put this away, this way. We don't need that much more, and yeah, that seems good. Thank you, Cornerman. You are honestly a very nice storage. Mass storage, I suppose, container. I mean, I suppose we could do one in Happy Home Paradise as well. Yeah, I really should have made like a list of art ages ago, just to see which ones were missing. Because, I mean, this is what I did with Fish and Bugs. And it was easy, it was a nice way to sort of keep tracking things. But it's just like, yeah, I haven't really had a complete, like, I haven't had to complete collections for ages now, so it's sort of like a weird to do this again. Okay, so let's put new section here. New Horizons art that I am missing in my famous, maybe not famous, notepad document where I put down how to start every video because I sometimes forget what I meant to say. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have Vitruvian Man. I don't even know what this one's called. You know, let's learn a little bit about art. Okay, apparently I can't because the fandom wiki, for some reason, for popular pages, the sidebar is huge and I cannot get rid of it. So, you know, I guess we'll just not do that. In fact, I can see more when I have a smaller window than when I don't. Weird. I mean, I guess, if anything, that means I should do things landscape, but isn't that kind of weird? Well, how, when we want to put like 2 windows on the same computer screen, we always do it left and right instead of up and down. Maybe that's not weird. But anyway, we're going to have a little tour of our museum. It's just like pragmatic clerical work. Not interesting, I'm sure, for you, but I want to get this done just for my own sake. So eventually we can complete this museum and be like, look, we completed the museum, until they introduce the next thing that we can start collecting, which I hope we do at some point, but I'm not sure even what it would be at this point. There's not many things left. Okay, so we're missing quite a few statues. So I guess I'll start with a statue section. So are we missing the ancient statue, i.e. Shakoki Dogu? It looks like we are. Oh no, here it is. Okay, are we missing Venus de Milo? I think we have this one, if I recall. Yeah, there's Venus de Milo. This beautiful statue. Are we missing the thinker? Nope. Are we missing David? Nope, there's David. Are we, oh, I've never even seen this before. Great statue. Kamehameha. Great statue. Kamehameha statue. Kohala. I've actually never even seen this statue before. Red has literally never brought it. Are we missing the Rosetta Stone? I feel like we have a Rosetta Stone. Isn't it over here? At least we've definitely seen it multiple times. I should have counted how many we're missing. You know what I should have done is I should have probably like I should have found like a picture of a completed art exhibit in a museum. New Horizons, so I can like compare, but it seems we are missing the Rosetta Stone. So let's see, hold on. New Horizons Art Museum. New Horizons Art Museum. Gallery? Complete? I'll walk around a complete art gallery museum. Okay, we'll do this one. Monkey King Hero, thank you for providing your own YouTube video. I'm gonna mute you, sorry. Okay, so we're missing, what's this, like Nefertiti or something? We're missing these 3 here. This is bust of Nefertiti. The mystic statue. It's just enthralling gameplay, isn't it? Bust of Nefertiti. What's this one? This is the dog one. Yeah, I remember this one. Motherly statue. What even makes this? The forged statue has a tongue sticking out, with it genuine does not. Okay. Capitoline wolf. We are missing, that is the Rosetta Stone, which is, I believe it's called like educational statue or something. Informative statue. Oh, I've typed everything so wrong. It doesn't matter as long as I can read it. Informative statue, Rosetta Stone. Okay. Let's see where he walks off to next. Put this on 2 times speed. So 1.75 times speed. We're missing stuff over here. We're missing this one. We're missing that winter one. I thought didn't we buy this? See, we're missing scenic painting. Scenic painting, which is also known as the Hunter in the Snow. Or Hunters in the Snow. We're missing the Birth of Venus, which I don't know what it's called in this game, but we've seen so many fake versions. Moving painting. Moving painting. The Birth of Venus. Okay, where's he going? Where's he going? Yep, he's over this way. Oh no, this is going to take longer than I thought. This is the statue, that's a Kamehameha statue. We've got all 4 paintings here. There's only 4 paintings here. You did a nice little sit down and think. Oh, we're missing this one. This is like, I don't know, Versailles or something. We're storming of Versailles. I don't know what it's called. Where is it? Where is it? Excuse my lack of art knowledge, to be honest. Liberty leading the people of... Oh, wait. This painting is always authentic. I don't think we've seen this worthy painting. I can't believe we've been playing this game for so long. There's still actually like statues and paintings we've literally never seen. That's wild. This one we might have seen. I honestly can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I've never seen the statue one, the Kamehameha one. He just walks over here. He walks down here. Terracotta Army. This stuff's all the same. Oh, we're missing this one back here. This one we've seen multiple times. Have we just never bought it? Maybe we've never bought it. Because this one's always genuine. Proper painting. Proper painting. Otherwise known as Bar at the Follies. Nice, nice, alright, okay. What's this one? This one's a Day at the Park. I know this one. Who's it by? I don't remember. Oh, it's not. It's called a Sunday Afternoon on the Island. Okay, well, it's kind of like what I was thinking about. Calm painting. It had a name like that. A Sunday... I don't need to type something out. A Sunday Afternoon. And we'll just be like, that's good enough. What else do we be missing? We're missing the wild painting left half, right? Left half, right? Yes, we are missing the wild painting that's not you said left. Left half. Also known as, what's this called? Wind God and Thunder God. I think, is that everything? That seems to be everything. So we're only missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not bad, not bad. Still, leaves a lot to be desired though. That's right, that was probably incredibly boring to watch, but that was incredibly useful for me. if nothing else at least, then what else would you want except for, you know, usefulness for yourself? Does that make any sense? I don't really know. Anyway, let's round off this episode here, where I make the long trek back to in front of our town square. And then I'll go record a Happy Home Paradise episode. I think it's the last one I actually need to record in advance. December 7th and December 8th, yes. I think it's the last one I need to record. Cool. Wait, have I already recorded all of them already? Is that right? December 1st is going up December 2nd. I'm recording one tomorrow, but not a pre-recorded one. Oh, I just did it one day too early. Oh well. Anyway, so if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me, Dear Darling, Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.